To find a slope from a table, we're going to remember that slope is our change in y over the change in x. So if we start with our y column and find the difference of the numbers, you'll notice that each number is going up by 4. Then let's look over on the other side and find our change in x. In this side, we'll notice the x values keep going up by 3. So if I plug in these numbers, my change in y over the change in x, my slope is going to be 4/3. Same thing in this example, I'm going to find my change in y over the change in x. If I look at my y values, you notice they increase by 3 each time. And if I look at my x values, they decrease by 2 each time. So I'm going to represent that using a -2. So plugging this into my slope formula, my slope is going to be -3/2 or 3 over -2. Let's look at one more example. I'm going to find the slope of my table. So I'm going to start with the change in y over the change in x. If I look at my y values, you'll notice it goes up by 10, then it jumps up to 20, then it jumps up to 40. So right now there should be some sort of red flag because that isn't my constant rate. But let's look over at the x column. The x column, it starts going up by 2, then 4, then 8. So again, it's got a pattern to it. So let's make sure that they're all equal, and then I know that it is a linear table. So if I focus on the numbers across from each other, y over x tells me that that's going to be 10/2. Then I've got 20/4, and then 40/8. Now all of those fractions reduce to 5/1. Therefore, this is a linear table with a slope of 5/1.